Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Average Korean Man from South Korea. I was watching a video the other day, and the video on YouTube, and the video was about doing an interview with foreigners who are visiting Korea and asking them questions like what they like about Korea, what they don't like about Korea, and what they want to know about Korea, things like that. And there were some questions that these foreigners asked, and those questions sounded very interesting to me. And so I want to talk about these questions and share my thoughts about those questions. And the first question that many foreigners wanted to know and they asked was, why do Koreans wear the same? That was the first question. What was very interesting to me. And what they were saying basically was everybody in Korea wears long black, like down coats, padded coats, long black padded down thick coats. And that's the one I wear all the time. And if you've been watching my videos, you have probably watched me wearing that long black padded long coats. And I would say about 70% of people wear black, long, padded or down coats during the winter. And I would say about 20% wear somewhat dark color, not black, but blackish or very dark blue, very dark gray color. And about 10% people wear white. I've never seen anyone wearing a yellow or a red or bright green or any other colors during the winter time, actually, because in summer we don't wear long coats. And also my fiance wears the same black long down coat, thick coat. That looks exactly like mine and exactly like what everybody else wears. Anyways, that was first interesting question. Why do Korean people wear the same clothes, same coat? And the second interesting question was why the color of the cars are the same. And yes, that is true. Cars in Korea are either black or blackish, white or whitish, gray or grayish color. And even my car is gray. It's gray color. And I would say about 90% of the cars are black, gray, or white, or like blackish, grayish, whitish. And about 10% is blue or red. I don't think I've ever seen a yellow car or like a green car. I don't think so. There are some blue and some reds, but no yellow, no green, or no any other colors. That was the second interesting question that foreigners wanted to know and wanted to ask. The third question they asked was why all apartments look the same. And they are all like really tall, looking like sticks, long big sticks gathered all together, and has numbers on the buildings like 101, 102, 103, and 201, 202, 203. And these numbers on the apartments are part of the addresses. And because all the apartments look pretty similar, and I agree with that, because of that, structure of the houses look pretty similar as well here in Korea. And the reason why I think, this is my personal thoughts, the reason why I think people wear pretty much same looking clothes, drive same color cars, and have the same looking apartments is because usually Koreans do not like to stand out. That's what I think. And standing out draws attention to oneself, Koreans usually prefer not to have attention focused on them. And I think that is because this society is such a harsh judging society. People judge on what you wear, what you drive, where you live. So they just want to blend out and they don't want to stand out. And also, one interesting that I found about my fiance was nowadays we go to see like furnitures and electronic devices like fridges for our new apartment. And wherever we go, there's always one question she asks to the staff, and that is, what is the one that people use the most? So one day we went to see the curtains for our windows, and the first thing she was to ask, is this the one people use the most? Is this color people use the most? And also when we went to see the fridges, and she asked, is this the one people use the most these days? It doesn't seem like she says that consciously. I think it just comes out, naturally. Many psychologists say that Koreans lack creativity compared to other countries. I wonder if this is because the culture views standing out socially as somewhat strange, leading people to gradually avoid thinking creatively. And this is what a lot of companies used to want for their employees. They wanted to, just follow the rules that company tells them to do and just, keep quiet, not stand out too much, not give out too much like big opinions. But I think companies started to change these days actually. I think that is because creativity is one of the reasons what makes a company grow bigger. And these days, companies actually want their employees to talk about their opinions, talk about good ideas, nice ideas, creative ideas. In my opinion, many companies are starting to change these days. All right, so in conclusion, I think, and this is again my personal thoughts, I think the reason why many Koreans wear the same clothes, drive the same color cars, and live in the same looking apartments is because they don't want to stand out too much. That's because they don't want to be judged by somebody. That's because this is a harsh judging society here in Korea. So people just wanna blend out and act like everybody else. So yeah, that's the end of the video for today, everyone. Thank you for watching my video once again. See you next time. Bye bye.